It's your boy Zio, back with another DC Universe Online video, man. And hold on a fucking second, bro. I don't know why is it a trend for me to fucking take anyway. So, as you all see, I am now ice. Due to the Lazarus pit water being the most broken artifact in the world, I have started art swapping with being ice. I'm gonna show you all like a video clip of it, and I want to show you guys what it's like to use Lazarus pit water as ice. Because yes, I was rage when I used it, but it was too broken, bro. Like using this as rage was just too broken. Like it was too fun. It was too fun. Like it was too fun. So I went ice for survival mode anyway. So I'm gonna show you guys what it's like using this artifact and what it's like artifact swapping as a tank. Now usually I'll bring you guys like a full build and everything, but this ain't really like perfected. So I don't want to give y'all something that I might end up changing, but I just want to show y'all what I was doing with this and how actually pretty nice it is when it comes down to art swapping as a tank. I never really thought about it, but you know, now with this pit water and other shit and being ice, it's kind of easy to swap with ice versus rage or fire or something like that. Cause when you pop like a winter ward or something, bro, you're gonna be good for at least around 7 to 8 seconds. So you can easily pop in your inventory and swap something out. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the content. Now survival mode might be a little bit more tricky, but I just want to show you guys this little demonstration, and I'll talk over it per usual, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. So, welcome. This is now the ice fucking guide. Or, well, this ain't no fucking guide, bro, because I don't know how to do. As you can see, I'm already swapping shit off the rip. Like, man, this art swapping thing, dog, it's become a national headline crisis in the past, like, 2 to 3 months. I don't know why everybody's so pressed about the whole, man, you shouldn't be able to art swap, man. That's game breaking. That's life changing. But people don't understand, like I was explaining on my stream yesterday. Excuse me. Jeez, I had a hiccup. Anyway, like, what people don't understand what I was saying on my stream the other day, art swapping has been a thing since COUE. You understand? QE, or some people call it. But if you were around at that time, that is when the PlayStation 5 had first came out. The PlayStation 5, it was 2020 November, and in December-ish, I think COUE came out. In November or December, one of the two. So people started realizing, hey man, I can just get into my inventory 10 times faster than I could on PlayStation 4. So let me go ahead and, the community is made up of mostly PlayStation players. That is a fact. So PC people probably been doing this longer than everybody, but it didn't catch on to the PlayStation players because obviously we're not PC, so we don't know about that. But as soon as it got over here, we and when I say we, I mean people of in game high end level. We have been doing this, but now the casual players are trying to enter that high end scene, and they're getting hit with the wall of, hey dude, you're not are you really buff trolling if you're not artifact swapping? Some of these things I can't agree with per se. When it comes to trolling, I'm not in my inventory with 200 to like 2200 troll artifacts, bro. You understand? Like, I'm not gonna pay that much for it. Now my troll can definitely art swap, but it's not completely maxed out. Just like my tank, I can optional art swap with my tank. I don't have to do what I'm doing here. I'm just doing it because it gives me more stats. That's the main reason I'm doing it. As you can see, I walk around with the 200 Lazarus pit water on the whole time because it's just your safety thing, bro. You go through first. You have 3 stages of death. You have Lex Luthor, the ally. When you go down to 50%, he boosts your defense out the roof, so it's hard for you to die. Second stage, if you die, you go into Lazarus pit water stage, where you gotta get healed back to 100%, but you're immortal for 12 seconds. And then after that, you have death. But with Lazarus pit water on, you can just revive yourself every 5 minutes. So it's really hard for me to stay dead now as a tank, ladies and gentlemen. It's really hard for me to stay dead. Like with rage especially. As you guys know, my main power when it comes to tanking is rage. So it's really hard for me to die with rage. And not only do I not have as much health as I have like as ice, I don't have enough health like I do with rage. So that is why I swapped the steel refractor, and as you can see, I tagged Devastator, and I swap back in Lazarus Pitwater, and I swap in Eye of Gemini, because once you proc that Eye of Gemini, you still get your supercharge back, even though you don't have the artifact thing. There's a lot of things, that you can do to get real nasty with this art swap and stuff, bro. So yeah, I just go around doing stuff like this per usual. This is new to me though. I didn't start art swapping as a tank until today when I went ice. I went ice to prepare for survival mode. I watched a couple of Twitch streams to see, because I think shout out to Crawl or Money from Verse. I was watching him tank, and he was doing what I was doing, but he was just swapping the Gemini and then putting on Lazarus Pitwater. So I was watching him do that, and I'm like, yo, this guy's pretty smart. I don't know how long tanks I've been art swapping. This is my first time really doing it. I had no reason to art swap his rage because, I was immortal anyway. But he was doing it in Elite Plus, so, it's definitely a high-end strategy that can be used across the board. Because me doing this in here, bro, it's just, I really can't die, man. It's truthfully, it's too many stages for me not to die, and that's how the game should be. As a tank, you should be able to go through multiple stages before you actually hit death. So I'm glad they gave this Lazarus Pitwater a buff. It definitely needed it. I got it 200 as soon as they announced it. Or as soon as they, put it on the live server. Just in case they rework something and then bring it over. I didn't want to have it 200 already. But they put it on the live server, man. People think this should get nerfed. I really think those people are kind of stupid, bro. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Because this should not be touched. Like, some tanks can't run Lazarus Pitwater. They can't survive enough, like... My Lazarus Pitwater is 200, so I get the best benefits. 5-minute wake up after death, and then I get the little 5-minute immortality phase. Like, it's a cooldown of 5 minutes, so you can't go immortal every time you almost die. It's a 5-minute cooldown on that too. But I can survive 5 minutes without Lazarus Pitwater. Some tanks can't survive 5 minutes without Lazarus Pitwater. What people don't understand, Lazarus Pitwater takes up a slot. So, if you really rely on manacles, you can't take out manacles for Lazarus Pitwater. If you rely on Mystic Symbol, you can't take out Mystic Symbol for Lazarus Pitwater, etc, etc, etc. So you really got to know what artifacts you don't need when you tank. Like, let's say for instance, when I'm ice, I don't really need every man to tank or Mystic Symbol. I don't need it. I can do without it. So easily I can swap in a couple of things to keep me alive, man. It's really that simple when it comes down to it, y'all. And then I'm popping my Steel Refractor. I might get even more sweaty with it and put on a Circe's mask and get that proc of healing when my shield breaks. Get that increased 50% here. You see, I'm dancing on it, man. This stuff is so easy now, man. Man. I really want to get into the Elite Plus scene now, man, because at this point, this stuff is getting ridiculous, dog. Like, I really want to try doing Elite Plus with Ice again. I have done it before, but at that time, I wasn't really, prepared for what was in there. But I still did good, I was holding the bosses and everything, but that was a long time ago. That was about 2 months ago, so I really want to get back in there and see what I can do. As more I'm learning with the power, but I want to master ice first. I haven't mastered this power yet. I don't know the ins and out like I do rage. You know what I'm saying? When I first switched to ice and hopped in a raid, I was getting destroyed. But the next raid, I came back in here and I'm dancing on him. Like, I couldn't dance on Devastator the first time I came in here. He was cooking me. But now I'm dancing on him because you just level up over time. You start to understand powers more. You start to understand what you can get away with, ladies and gentlemen. That's what makes tanking so beautiful, bro. And I think I purposely entered Death Phase in here just to show y'all, because I had the mindset of I'm gonna record this for the fans, and you know what I'm saying, record this for anybody who want to learn something, bro. You know what I'm saying, for the supporters and all that. My goal with this YouTube channel, like I've always said, was to put help people out, man. Like, I don't keep things from people. Like, I don't, I give credit when credit is due. Obviously, like I said, shout out Crawler, our money from our billionaire from Verse. So yeah, shout out him, because he definitely got this art swapping idea when I was watching his stream, and he was doing it in Elite Plus, and he looked confident, bro. Looked like he knew what he was doing. He was, he was straight with his abilities. He knew what could kill him, and he knew how he could stay alive. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's basically it, man. The more information I get on Lazarus Pitwater, I'll just keep uploading. Starting to stream a little bit more. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you got any questions, leave it in the comment section below. And I'll talk to y'all later, man.